Make sure you touch that area in the bottom of your pinky, as this area in your body relate to the moon. Those of you who study with me palm reading, okay? So you either touch it like this, with the right on the left, you touch it with the left on the right. It doesn't really matter. Just touch this area because you're touching the moon, and we're gonna affect the moon right now, then affect us, okay? Here we go. Those of you who know the letter Chet and Taf, I want you to see the letter Taf. You give energy and get energy from the moon. We are connecting to Wednesday, when the moon was created in a full capacity. It doesn't mean we can receive that light, but at least we're connected to this tremendous light that exists within the moon. And we'll send the letter Taf into the moon. Those of you who know the shape of the letter. We send this letter. Also send the letter Chet to the month of Cancer. And those of you who know how to say the last verse of the Ana Bekor that corresponding to the moon and to the month of Cancer, we'll say it 7 times. Shavatenu kabel ushma tza'akatenu yodea ta'alomot. 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 That was 7 times, the 7th name, which is the bottom of Ana Bekor. Those of you who want to do it on a daily basis, the entire month of Cancer will be good for that. And remember, we want to give positive energy to the moon. And that for that reason, the Israelite, after 7 days of the month, of any month, we go outside and we connect to the moon, we bless the moon. And we always say, may the light of the moon will be the same like the light of the sun. Now get ready to get into the meditation. I want you to see yourself in a place which is a bit noisy. A lot of people, marketplace, beautiful smell, a lot of colors. People are rushing and going. The time is about 7:30 in the evening. It's close to sunset. And you are walking to your destination. That it happened to be a place where you feel so safe. And you're walking. I don't know what year it is. I don't know what day it is. I just know that it is the month of Cancer, the month of Tammuz. I want you to be aware of all the faces that you see as you're walking toward home. Be aware of their eyes. Be aware of their nose, ears, faces, clothing. Be aware of the smell of whatever they're selling. Be aware of the noise. And now be aware of the sky. Try to look at the sky. And I want you to be able to see how the sun going down and then the moon take the place in the sky. It's just that time, which is almost like a perfect balance. You're almost out of the marketplace, far away from the noise. Things getting quieter as you get closer to your place where you feel safe. I want you to get closer to that place. And when you arrive, just before you open the door, I want you to look at the sky and see how this beautiful moon is out there. And when you see yourself how you give the energy to the moon, using the letter Chet and Taf, using the Tetragrammaton going backward, and ask the moon to affect us in the best way possible, to prevent any type of disaster, whatever it is, disease, or earthquake, or tsunami, or any bad news thing that might happen, or crash in the market. We just want to connect to the full potential of the moon, which is positivity. You can see the light. There's no more dark. After you do this short prayer, I want you to get into your house, into that home, into this place where you feel safe. Decorate it with your mind, please. Use the color that you want. But make sure one thing, just sit down and relax. And as you sit down and relax, I want you to be able to look at yourself. To look at least 5 blessings that you have, that you don't announcing those blessings enough to people. You don't telling enough. Sometimes you're thinking because you're humble, or sometimes you think there's no big deal. It is a big deal. Share and tell people how blessed you are. That's what makes this month special. That's what makes the moon light. Promise to share. Promise to yourself to share those 5 things with people. People want to read about it. They want to know that you are blessed. So it will motivate them to also write about what they bless about. Now take one trait, one part of your personality, 1 or 2 or 3, whatever you can handle, and think about what is this trait of negativity that you have within your personality that you don't like. I want you to take time this month to find out the positive blessing about it. What's good about having fear? What's good about being jealous? Get into it. Ask the moon to help you. You just feed the moon with all the energy the moon needs. Now the moon will reflect on you back. The moon will give you the light to know why those things that seem to be cursed are actually the biggest blessing in your life.